You guys, the Lord just keeps blowing my socks off today. It seems like every hour there is another confirmation to something He showed me or shown you guys, and dots really seem to be connecting. So I came across this article that says Trump spends Easter weekend pondering the biggest decision of his presidency. And as soon as I saw that title, I said, that is a dream that I had last year. It was either last year or the year before. And even the picture that they use in this article, right here, if I could draw a picture of the dream that I had, this is what it would look like. This picture right here. So I saw Donald Trump, and I knew that he was very, very seriously trying to make a very big decision. And that's even how I wrote it in my dream journal, was that it was something about the decision. And it was a very profound, serious decision. He was weighing both sides of the situation. And he was very much looking within himself to make sure that he made the right decision. He very much wanted to make the right decision. And he knew that it was a serious one and that it was like a make it or break it decision. The dream didn't tell me what this decision was, and I wondered, like after I had this dream, I was like, what on earth kind of decision could he be making that is so profound, where he was just very much concentrating and thinking very deeply about this, and he knew he had to make the right decision. And I think it's talking about what's going on right now is he is considering for May 1st to be the date of everything being business as usual for America. Everybody back to work, no more social distancing or lockdowns or anything like that, because he keeps saying that, the American people have to get back to work. So that is, it says right here, he said, I'm going to have to make a decision, and I only hope to God that it's the right decision. But I would say without question, it's the biggest decision I've ever had to make. And when I read that, I'm like, that's exactly what he was saying in my dream. So the only reason I can guess why the Lord would give me this dream is just that we pray that he makes the right decision, as according to, being in alignment with God's will. So whatever this decision was, it was make it or break it. So I think it was this one, and I'm interested to see what conclusion he comes to, because it's going to be a pivotal moment, and I can just see multiple different scenarios coming from either decision that he makes, whether he goes with that or just, keeps people shelter in place. But I mean, everything in this article is exactly the dream that I had, and I don't think the Lord would give it to me if it wasn't serious or important. So I'm just praying that the Lord leads him to make the right decision, whatever that is, because I don't even know how to pray about things anymore. I mean, you always want to pray for God's will to be done in situations, but it's like at some point these things have got to come to an end, and at some point the Lord has to call his people up to him, and we're all tired and weary and we're ready to go home. So that was the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. This dream of mine is being fulfilled right now. This has got to be the decision that he had to make. So I'm just going to be keeping my eye on whatever decision he makes, and I worry that if he for sure says, May 1st, everything is, America back to work, I fear that it's too early to make that call, and this virus just spirals even more out of control, or it mutates and the death toll rises, and it just all goes downhill from there. So if he does say that, everything's fine to go back out into the world again, I personally am not going to immediately go back to my job. I'm just going to kind of you know, stand on the sidelines a little bit at first. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. And then this dream I had, let's see, that's not it. Hold on one second. Let me pull up the correct video. Okay. Sharing a dream I had this morning. This is from April 5th, 2019, so almost exactly 1 year ago today. And it's pointing to now. Sharing a dream I had this morning. Today is April 5th. So in this dream, I knew Obama was doing something. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was going on. It just kind of felt like he was up to no good. And whatever he was doing somehow was negatively affecting President Trump. Again, I don't know what it was. The dream was very vague as far as details. I just kind of had like a feeling, or kind of just got the gist of what was going on, and kind of how things were, as opposed to actual details of what was going on. So just Obama was doing something that was affecting Trump in some sort of negative way. And it was kind of like, I guess, making things hard for Trump. It's really hard to describe because the dream didn't say what it was. I just, you know how it is sometimes in dreams, you just kind of get a feel for how things are. So after that, all of a sudden I saw just like the community and my immediate surroundings and people around me. I just saw like people normally who would be at work for a full-time job during the day that I know, they weren't at work. Nobody was at work. Nobody was doing the usual everyday things that people do. So like nobody was working, nobody was at school, no like grocery shopping or daycares or anything like that. It just felt kind of dark. People seemed to be wandering around kind of confused, and they didn't really know what to do. I don't know if there was some sort of shutdown or economic collapse or a power outage. I don't know what it was. It just like had the feel that just like nobody was doing things that they would normally be doing, and like I said, like nobody was at work or anything. So I don't know what that means. I just wanted to document it so that I don't forget. Okay, so yeah, in that dream I had seen that nobody was at work, grocery shopping, kids weren't in school or daycares or anything. And at the time I thought, surely there's no way this is a literal dream, because I could have never imagined that we would be where we are now. And this was almost exactly a year ago today. And as for the part with Obama, I think I know what that means now, and I'm going to leave a link down below to a video that you should go check out that explains exactly what I think is going on and why in this dream it was Obama that was causing everything to go bad for Trump. I think he's been behind the scenes more than we realize. So check down below for a link to a video from our sister Veronica at Kingdom Living 771 channel. So just so many things are being confirmed right now, you guys. I think this is our season for sure of going home. So hopefully I'll be seeing you guys very soon. All right, bye.